So, the only reason why I'm live is because Locksmith ended his stream way too early. Hold on. Actually, I gotta fix something. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Hello, Brandon. Don't want to say certain names. Share the link. Yeah, as far as fuckery, I kind of already got it all out. You know, I mean, anyone can come on. I don't think he would come on at this hour. Yeah, now it's kind of the late night part of the community. Right? Can you? Oh, hi, you're a kitty. So it's gonna be the topic. It says the Adult Swim hour. Early morning here, almost 4. It's almost 4 here too. It's 3:59. That is almost 4. Wait, I gotta use I gotta play off chat though to keep the stream going. Guys gotta give me some material. Damn, time flies around here. Oh, Jeff or Bill Powell? I don't know of any new developments on Jeff. I just know Bill Powell continues to lie. But yeah, I already established that. Driving to the panels? You guys could update me on some things going on. I don't know. I've been kind of out of the loop. Oh yeah, and by the way, this is a drawing by Rob. It was he kind of just makes these drawings of like predator catcher stuff, and one of them was this one. So yeah, made it my avatar. Like if it was like 1993 and we all had to hang out places, I don't know. If I had a panel and had PDF on it, who is a well-known First Amendment auditor and former pred catcher. Oh, I don't know who that is. Former First Amendment auditor. Did he catch on YouTube or I don't know. He was told to not bring up a certain person when PDF left. You brought him up and then got called out on it this morning. Oh. Wait, then I think I recognize who that is then. PDF. Well, I don't want to say who it is, but yeah, and we got a catch on Rumble. If you cap this. Order farmer quit pred catching due to one of his catches committing suicide. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I kind of look at that as like that can't be pinned on the catcher. Like if someone commits suicide, I mean, if the cops arrest you for doing a crime and then you commit suicide based on that, it's like what are they gonna do? Not do their job? And it's kind of like what if he wasn't caught and then hurt a real kid and then that kid commits suicide? It's like I mean it's not what we want to happen, but there's just no way that responsibility can be levied onto predator catchers. What was it, dude? I don't know who that is. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Yeah, I'll keep posting the link. Here's the link. So up. I had too much to eat after dinner and slept for hours, so I'm up. Alright. Yeah, so the predator in the rumble catch, he ripped the plates off on his car and took them with him. I don't know. But I still got the plate. I still did end up getting the plate. But he tried to deny it was him, but I literally showed him he was wearing the exact same hat and coat as the profile picture. And I just showed the camera the profile picture and him and it's exactly the same. He did one of the things where he looked like when people lean on the shopping cart or whatever. He tried to do that like he was shopping. He wasn't shopping. So yeah, something to mention is I'm gonna put a couple catches on Rumble. But I'm eventually considering starting the locals. And what I'm gonna put on the locals is the unedited stream of the kidnapping catch. Um, so I'm gonna make locals $1, and then I'm just gonna keep putting more stuff on there. Then I'm just gonna probably keep it at $1 until my website comes out, and then I'm probably gonna make it $2, and then I'm gonna make my website $1. Or should I start it now? If I made a locals now, would people join or no? But yeah, I guess like that's kind of like or the 9.99 or yeah, we're not gonna go too high. Like it's kind of just what it is. Like if it's kind of like that content will be available and you can opt into it for $1 or you it's kind of like it's either here nor there. Just let your viewers know on locals that you will know their location if they don't read the agreement policy and then check a box or 3. Well, actually, I'm considering getting a. I'm gonna just try to do like one flight lesson this year. That's kind of my goal, and then just to kind of feel it out. That's pretty much my goal just this year, just to feel it out. And then continue the progress on getting my license cleared, and then kind of make more progress on it. Yeah, but good to see Beloved's here. Yeah, let's see if we can start a locals, and then put the kidnapping catch on. Let's see. Rumble. Trying to figure out how you start a locals. It's kind of weird because like Rumble's connected to locals, but locals is a separate website. I think that's what I gotta do. Locals. Google it. Locals, Rumble. How to launch a locals. Morning, evening, Bill. Trying to get to sleep here too, but Ryan just keep me up. Alright. When I was a senior in high school, there was a sophomore that had his pilot's license. He didn't even have a driver's license. Yeah, you can get your pilot's license at 16 years old. That's how. But you have to be 16 and a half to start getting your. I think 16 and a half is the youngest you can be to get your driver's license. I was actually 18 when I got my driver's license. I wasn't 16. I was 18. Took me a couple tries. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea how to start a locals. It's not even. I don't even have close to a good answer. So I'll figure it out. Got my driver's license the day I turned 16. Got my permit at 15 and a half. Oh well. Hoping in a couple months to be putting your ass to work. Enjoy your free time while you can. I got tons of shit for you to do. Oh. Yeah, I have no clear answer on how to start a locals, but I'm gonna start it. I was gonna kind of wait till it gets up to 100. What do they? I don't even know what they call it. Subscribers or followers on Rumble. I think I'm at What am I at? Oh, it doesn't say. Yeah, Rumble is kind of confusing. I think it's at 80 though. We're selling here soon. Kale, hitting the hay, hang the hit. Hope y'all have a great rest of your night and see you all somewhere. All right. Yeah, we got a lab but nothing to do. I don't know. See, yeah, so on Rumble I have the what is MVCap video, and then Online Predator wants to meet 14-year-old girl at Walmart. Yeah, something about Walmart is you can't do a catch in Walmart. It's just you'll have no signal. Hey, Cook. Yeah, I would say there's only 26 people, but it's 4:16 a.m., so can't really say that. I don't even know what I'm doing up. Yeah. Yeah, we have the MVCap code channel. Working on that consistently. Trying to do a little GitHub, which is a way programmers can share code. Then we're going to go back to reviewing kind of some of the web development stuff. Then we're going to go into programming, and yeah, I have a whole plan. There's a path. Entertaining all who can't sleep. So this is kind of like the stream you watch when you're not even barely awake, but it's just something to fill the air. That's kind of the stream. Come to Tacoma. I caught a Toyota Tacoma. No. Come to Tacoma to catch some sickos here. Well, where is that? Tacoma though. I don't know where that is. Yes. Both. Both. I'm kind of a beginner a little bit. I want to sharpen my skills though. My skills a little rough, but I have made websites before. It's better than watching reruns on TV. There are real people here. Yeah, think of this as interactive TV. I can talk back. And the only way to get your TV to talk back is you have to trip out. Then that's the only way for your TV to talk back. If your TV's talking back at you, then that's not a good sign. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I take too many mushrooms. I always almost read that as Kurt Kaepernick. Then I have to think extra hard to then not read your name on autopilot and read Kurt Kasprick. Oh, it's in Washington. Um, yeah. I mean, maybe Alex will probably go there, but I don't know if I could go there. I don't know if the means. It's kind of far. You take too many and the cats start talking to you. How's your morning? It's it's still night for me, so um, yeah. So either people are waking up or going to sleep. It's like it's a beautiful state, scenery wise. Yeah, the most West Coast I've ever been is Colorado, Keystone, Colorado, when I was a kid, and it actually wasn't a good experience. The high no, the high altitude in Colorado makes people act kind of funny. It's a little different there. 422. I'm a fan of the East Coast. Love Massachusetts. That's where I'm at. In Massachusetts. I'm gonna be in Middlesex County, Massachusetts, when I start back up. I'm slowly kinda getting back in the hang of decoying. It's different now though. I had to adjust. It's very different now. I'm from the west side. Yeah, I heard something about that actually most people are on the east side of the country. They're not on the west side. Oh, 422. You're talking about the time. Okay. It's 422. It's 422 here. Well, 424. Oh, do you mean left till work or left to work? I have a weird shift. It's like 6:30 to 10 today or something. 6:30 to 11. I don't know why. Well, then you need to be at the Grumpy Cup this year, Greenfield, Massachusetts, July 8th and 9th. What is that about, the Grumpy Cup? I'm unaware of this Grumpy Cup. Oh, I work. Blaze and crew are going to be there doing a meet and greet. Blaze and crew? Blaze and crew. Who's Blaze and crew? I don't know who these people are. I don't know. Blaze and crew. If that's something I'm supposed to know, I don't know. I work till 6:45 to 7:15 a.m. Oh wow. I mean, I'm open to it. I'm willing to. I just right now it's kind of far away, so if we're ever in the same location, um, I'm willing to. But yeah. Oh, Blaze is Wolfpack. Oh, okay, okay. I know who that is. Well, I know who that is. Yeah. Oh, Wolfpack and PP Mass. Yeah. Blaze and crew. Oh, Dragonfly Wings. Nah, no one's really done catching. It's just you know, it's kind of like we're just all adjusting to just the new obstacles we have. Um, yeah. No, he's not. He's not. No one's really done catching. And usually catching is kind of slow around when it's cold out, kind of the winter months. If it was like -30, that day was -30, and I had to catch, I would be mad at the predator for making me catch him at that temperature. Be like any other day, but you had to pick that day. His last video was 2 months ago. Oh, yeah. I mean, in my video, my last catch was like in June. You know, or I actually forget the exact month, or I think August. Or Ronnie. Oh, I feel like that's like a nurse schedule. The hours you just mentioned. We invited old catchers to come out and be a part of the event. We support it, but the event is mostly geared to vets. All proceeds go to help vets. I was wondering, like, if you were a nurse, because like that's the kind of hours that are like that, like overnight kind of work. Maybe not though. Could be anything. Smith lock video. Oh, CNA. It's a close guess. CNA. Oh, I thought a CNA was a nurse. What's a CNA then? But yeah, yeah, I might end the stream soon. Oh, we have a new member. Thanks for becoming a member. Nursing assistant. Oh, yeah, CNA. Oh, certified nursing assistant. So, been certified since 1987. Oh, wow. So it's like 35 years. Oh, we got it in chat. Is that it? Go have it and save the evening for us insomniacs. Ryan's ending the stream soon. Yeah, either we start some shit here, or I don't know, or start some shit in another stream, and then I'll pass the torch again. I think we're doing pretty good with having a stream at every moment. It's going on for a while. It's not hot potato, it's hot panel. Brand Steve on another half hour or so. I may go live after him. Alright, so I'll hold it down for half hour, so that'll be till 5 a.m. And then, yeah, hold it down for another half hour. So this is going to be the pre-ed stream. The pre-Predator Catchers News and Drama stream. I'll probably be listening to it, but I will be asleep. 70s. I mean, the earliest I remember is the late 90s. That's as far as my mind goes. Then you think like 2003 was 20 years ago. And yeah, I don't know. I'm actually coming up on 10 years. 10 years ago, I graduated high school. Coming up on 10 years. So as you get older, time relativity goes down. Some was 03. So yeah, that'll be like 20. Oh, 30. That's on New Year's. I graduated in 2014. My 10 years coming up too, so I'm older. Wow. Yeah, I'm kind of getting closer to 30 though. I don't know what 30 is gonna imply. What's the best thing you should do to before you turn 30? Or how do you cope with turning 30? I feel like when you turn 30, it's like different for some reason. The life. 19 in 2 semesters. It's gonna be a canine officer. He said he wanted to make a difference. Oh wow. And PDF is not a good person? I don't know what PDF is, so I can't speak on that. I mean, I've heard of the person today, but I don't really know who that is. Ordered farmer? You still have catches up? I see one channel has 11.4K subscribers. I think that's it. Right, a guy I used to ride home from work when I was like 20. He was like 40 at the time. He had a crazy girlfriend. They rented a room uh, at an elderly couple. He told me, party all you want, but you need to be able to see a life path by 30. To see a life path? I feel like you should have already. Let me read that again. Right, a guy I used to ride home from work when I was like 20. He was like 40 at the time. He had a crazy girlfriend. They rented a room. Oh, from an elderly couple. Told me pretty what I want, but yeah. I mean, it's easy to have a plan, but these days it's very, very. To be honest, like it's gonna be rough. I mean, it's gonna be a very dark world out there. Like you can't really say, you know, um, it's gonna be easy. You can find your passion and then just do that. Do whatever. It's gonna be. I mean, especially when AI gets in, like we're all gonna be fighting for the crumbs. Um, it's gonna be a very, very dark world. I think it's gonna be a collapse bigger than that. Like it's gonna be a collapse of the global economy. There's gonna be nothing left. The only way we can even possibly compete with AI is we become cyborgs. So, or not, I don't know. I just don't see how we'd compete with AI. Even programmers. It said by 2030 there will be about 60 million people in America. 60 million. 60 million. That's a fraction of how much we have now. I don't know how. I know that number is like in the 100 million, a couple hundred millions. I want to be married by 30? No, that's a bad idea. I don't know if that's a good idea. And totally could, but my significant other is nuts. Nah, I wouldn't recommend. I mean, just in general, like we spend so much. Just in general, like I mean, if you know who the person is, then you have a plan. That's good. But I don't know, just blanket like marrying. It's not a good idea. For now, it's a cat. Gonna bred some sugar gilders and hedgehogs again as soon as we move. 300 and change now. Yeah, that's what the number is. It's like 300 million. Maybe there'll be 60 million because then most people will be dead. I don't know. That's how much people will be left. Yo, Lug, I should probably throw out the stream. Got a stream going for about, another 15 minutes, roughly. I think marriage is key. Well, worth it. I've been in love with this one since I was 13. So they got married at the spot of staying 16 years of pure hell. Talking subject. I guess it's getting older and how much little time we have left, and that the future is going to result in peril. Yeah, it is, and like if it can write essays, it can write articles. I mean, it can write code. It's kind of like it's so it took a huge leap for now, so it's like it's so bad I can't even watch. But we're gonna get replaced, and if we're not better than them, we're gonna get replaced. So then already the work shortage that already exists now is going to be way less. So then no one's going to be able to have a job, no one's going to be able to survive, and yeah, I think that it's going to get so bad in the future that instead of people just being homeless, they're actually going to die. And the population will go down. Like it's going to be like if you even try your best, you might survive. It's going to be a very dark world. It's like 8 computers. The National Security Commission on Artificial Intelligence is out with its comprehensive final report of recommending a path forward. Yeah, there's no way we're going to compete with that. Ensuring U.S. superiority in AI that calls for the Defense Department and intelligence community to become AI ready by 2025. Yeah, even if the U.S. government is ready, we're not ready. And yeah. Dead part with the Confucius quote. If we are not better than them, we will get replaced. Confucius 2023. That's true. I think he said he's doing a live in like a half hour. Mr. Yeah. Yeah, because once AI gets so advanced, it's just gonna get to a point where we're never gonna be able to compete. I just don't see how that would. Because kind of like, what if you had to compete against an employee that was willing to be paid for a fraction that you made, and would just do all of the work perfectly. Not currently, but there's a plan in the future. That'll be when I'm on the listening side of the panels. But if I was, I would be standing on a toilet. Remember? I forget how that quote went. Um, no, actually, I got this small bowl. It's kind of good for conserving, actually. Like like to have a smaller bowl. Um, but I got a bowl. I went from the paper joints and then to aluminum, tinfoil, and I was using tinfoil. I made a bowl out of tinfoil, but then I got a real one. Have you seen the movie Surrogates? Surrogates? Oh, I think I botched that pronunciation. No, I didn't see the movie. It's actually a good series. I'd recommend it. It's about a guy going back in time to try to prevent JFK's assassination. Not to spoil it, but he just goes back in time. Um, he goes back in time through like a walk-in closet, and then he ends up at the same time in 1961, and then he just lives his life to try to prevent in the 60s, and just tries to prevent JFK's assassination. And he actually told some. Okay, I won't say too much. I won't spoil it. No, not the tinfoil. What is it now? Yeah, I'm working on one made out of wood, or like a Play-Doh kind of thing going on. Ate to feed the cats. Took mats of ice, one cat at a time. No more breaking my nose. The commission's research found China is making massive AI investments. Yeah, whoever is gonna have AI is gonna own the world. Could go up on panel and give us a cat review. The second that the technological singularity happens, humanity as we know it will be all over. Everything will change. Yeah. Are you going backwards? What's next in Adobe and clay pipe? I don't know. I just think of all these ideas. Yeah, we gotta leave them to their food. Cats. Imagine if you were eating and then someone just filmed you. Be like, Okay, he just wants to see me. Oh. Cat ASMR. Yeah, I think that's one of those meditation videos. ASMR. So yeah, I think so 5:10 is gonna be a half hour. It's basically, I don't know why that looks funny. It's basically basically in the future, and you have like a body double that you control by laying in a pod. So, but why? So you wouldn't have to do anything? And then Wait, actually, that would kind of make sense because the only way we're going to beat AI is if we're cyborgs, and then if you just kind of go into a pod and then you kind of can access like a full robot version of yourself, then you wouldn't even need to be a cyborg. You would just be accessing your own robot. Hmm. I don't know if she's in here, but we can take a message. Oh yeah, people can join. I forget the reason behind it, but it's pretty interesting. It's a Bruce Willis film. I think I vaguely remember that walk, kind of a fucked up movie. Yeah, that think Ed was due to have a live in about 10 to 15 minutes. On this episode, Tommy is I don't know how to do it. On this episode of Tommy being a scumbag piece of shit. I can't think of how it goes. Oh, I'll ask him.
You
How
said
did
it right. On this episode of Tommy's a scumbag piece of shit. You should do on this episode of Bill's a scum, whatever, you know?
Yeah! I should have, I should. This episode of Bill Powell's a scumbag piece of shit. Alright,
Yeah, there you go.
I got it down. There we go. There we go. Welcome, Ed, to this
Hey,
non-violent
appreciate
stream.
it. Yeah, if y'all are hearing a dryer in the background, that's because in this like office is a washer. I actually wash clothes. I don't just buy new clothes like Mark does, you know. So you're
Wait,
probably hearing a dryer.
He just
Yeah, he just goes on Amazon and buys new T-shirts and shit all the time, and throws the ones he wears away. I don't have money like that, so
What? I
so
don't
if
know if
y'all hear a
anyone.
dryer, I apologize, but it is what it is.
Man, I've never heard of someone doing that before.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah. I'm ordering a whiteboard from Amazon so I can kind of connect dots through catches and everything.
Who does meow meow? Meow meow just buys clothes off Amazon, throws his clothes that he wears away. What'd you say, Ryan?
Um,
So what happened earlier when I was sleeping?
how long? How long were you sleeping?
I missed until I showed up at Locks. So
Oh, so you missed the Bill Powell thing or whatever?
yeah,
Okay, so there was some fuckery. Um, so I don't know. Like in short, Bill Powell's going around saying that I doxed Reddit's name, which I did own that I did confide in a select few of friends about you know um about Reddit's situation. Um, but I never doxed his name, and Bill Powell's going around lying and saying I doxed his name, and he alleged that there was a screenshot where I admitted that, and I put it up, and that screenshot does not admit that, does not show that. So I don't know. It's just I don't know. I don't get why people just at this point like they don't see through his lies.
right. I thought, isn't this old news?
Well, he brought it up
Or
again.
he brought it up again. Oh,
Yeah, he brought it up again.
I was like, yeah, we all know what happened with, you know, you and that one you confided in, which somebody wrote in chat, but I'm not gonna say who it is, and all that. You know what I mean? I mean, I thought that was old shit, but yeah, I didn't know he was still bringing it up.
Yeah, and then if I bring it up, he accuses me of like bringing it up, and then it's just kind of like you're a towel. I don't know. And then Bobby Joe just agrees with everything Bill says, but then I don't know. Doesn't really go anywhere. Yeah, the one thing I can
See,
kind of
I
confirm.
like Bobby Joe. I always liked Bobby Joe, but I thought Bobby Joe had an issue with Bill and I whenever we, you know, Blue separated. Like, because we don't fuck with Blue no more. But I guess not.
I mean, from what I could see, she was just agreeing with everything that Bill was saying without it even mattering. Cause like, what happened was, Bobby Joe said took issue with like Tommy talking about Reddit's, I'll just call it disability, um, and she said that's bad, but then like
Right,
Reddit
Tommy was talking about it.
apparently, now I have no like information on that. I just know that totally through hearsay, but that's what they said happened.
Okay.
But yeah, it's funny that got your attention. Tommy talked about. Oh my gosh, no, just kidding. But so, but then she brought the question on to, Bobby Joe about Bill. Like, was Bill bad because Bill mentioned, you know, like threatened to blackmail with that information,
I'll
and
tell you, I did not know Redwood's name until Righting the Wrongs put it out.
yeah, and I think he released it at some point. Like he actually like Red Hood he had some kind of computer program or something, and he accidentally doxed his name, um, and that was how it went out. But I never went around telling people his name, and then beyond that, it's kind of like basically like as honest as I can be about it. Um, like you probably have like certain things that you would tell like a close trusted friend that you would kind of have assurance that wouldn't be released, right?
Yeah, that was your mistake, right?
That was my mistake, and now I'm a lot more interesting than I was before. It's like now I can't even now I like I don't know, like
You
even
mean a lot less trusting than you were before.
yeah. So it's kind of like now it's kind of like this feeling like that. I'll I'll just like I'll kind of like I just kind of like I don't trust the same people that I used to, even if I think that they're still capable of, keeping the secret. It's just like after that I kind of just don't trust anyone. That's not even their fault. It's kind of like after that. But yeah, it's
Because
kind of like yeah.
well, because I mean, you call him. I'm just responding to chat. Why would I don't know why you would trust calls him drunk twist. I like Dead Twist. Dead Twist and I are
Yeah.
you know I
I
mean
mean, yeah, we actually texted recently. Like he's not. I don't think he's like a bad guy or anything. It's just it was kind of just like but I actually didn't think that he would release that information.
was
Cause
he
like
the one that gave it to Bill?
no, he all he did was he just kind of just threw a tantrum in chat, and then um and he just talked about it. But I don't think people would necessarily know just by that. But he said something about like fake legs, but that was it. That was actually all Dead Twist did, really. Um, but yeah,
I mean, and Dead Twist says he surmised that by himself. He already knew when you told him. Because of I don't know.
yeah, he said that was true too. Um, but honestly, like just kind of like being as honest as I can is with like a very select few of people that I like had utmost trust for with they actually didn't breach that but I did tell them, and that's kind of what
Yeah. Well, of course that was not right to do.
yeah, but I don't know, but it's kind of I don't know. I feel like I feel like other people kind of have that where they would, just they would tell them, but they would trust that the information doesn't get out. But I kind of even learned that you shouldn't even do that. You know?
Right. I feel like this shit's like over a year old though. I mean, it's way old, right? I mean,
Yeah, and I mean, there's been a lot of time where I wasn't talking about Bill, but now he's he actually had a
when was that? Hold on, let's check our watches.
oh
But I'm
yeah
not picking on you for talking about Bill. I mean, I you know,
yeah, but but yeah, and he says like lying Ryan as if he has proof that I was ever lying, but I I mean I haven't lied. Like one thing I haven't done
I don't
is
have proof that you ever lied. I have proof that, I mean, you might have believed things that were not true, possibly,
that's yeah
and you went with a narrative that wasn't true. You know what I mean? But you didn't know it wasn't true. I mean,
yeah
anybody could do that.
yeah like I've been wrong before, but not I've never lied. I don't even think I can get away with a lie. That's why I don't lie. Because then you're in a web of lies, and then your credibility is over. Then it's like the lie that
Mhm.
keeps expanding.
Yep. And and once like the person I talk about all the time, the pathological liar. And then he can't remember his lies, so he just makes up new ones. That's why I don't lie, because I don't want to have to remember the lies I told yesterday today.
I can't even remember what's true, let alone a lie.
Exactly.
I wouldn't do well there. Yeah. Um. But yeah, I don't know. It kind of it's like it kind of just I don't know. I mean, I guess it's not worth responding, but it's like he just asserts with like confidence that I lied and I didn't, and I'm like prove it, and then he just says, "Well, I have prove it on the dramagram, Ryan, that I banned you from," and I mean, I have to, in order to even see that, since he banned me on his account, I have to log in on my decoy account, which is another phone, and that's a lot of effort, which I did do once, but yeah. But it's like, if anyone thinks I'm lying or wants to question me about something, I leave that open. Um, you know, people are welcome to do that. But
Right.
yeah.
I don't know who Muck Sticky is, Kurt. Do you know who that is?
Oh, no clue. Muck Sticky. Yeah, but I went on his panel and everything, and it was kind of
Oh, you were on Bill's panel last night?
well, yeah, well tonight, well,
What tonight?
it's
Whatever.
yeah, however you want to word it, but yeah, yeah, it was for a little bit, and yeah, and then this one guy, Toe, he didn't even know what was going on. He just said because I was questioning the Great Bill, he just said like, what how old are you? 28? Well, you're acting like a kid. I was like, well, how? And he's like, well, you're acting like a kid. Shut up. That was like all he said. I don't know. It's like this guy named Toe.
Oh. What was up with my? I didn't even look at my thumbnail. YouTube automatically selects the thumbnails. I don't make them, so it's whatever YouTube selects. It's usually probably part of the video.
I don't think Ryan lies.
You know, YouTube gives you like 3 choices, and if you don't change it,
I don't think Ryan lies. I just think
Ryan's conclusions are wrong 50% of the time.
Now it's not 50%. I mean, it was maybe like a significant thing was the voice thing, but I believe that as long as they did.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I still think it sounds similar, but I just know it's not the same. Like I kind of said that
Bill's
because
voice and great grandma's.
Yeah, the speech patterns. Like I think it's like the way they. It's like some similarity in the way they stutter or something like that. That I just thought was like really spot on, like the speech patterns. So like listening back, I still like I watched the Great Grandma trial again, and I'm kind of like, yeah, that does sound the same. But then I heard the other one, and then I had to kind of realize that was like identical. You know, when I heard Great Grandma.
God. Well, not the okay. Yeah, I don't know. I was never on that train because I knew who Great Grandma was the whole time. You know. Well, I didn't know she wasn't. I didn't know she wasn't 8. Let me correct that. I didn't know she wasn't 83. You know, until afterwards. But I've heard her voice enough to know that was her voice on every thing. It just sounds different because one's got a phone up to a microphone, the other one had a phone up to another phone, you know, and then the other one was like live on a panel and live on a phone. You know what I mean? It's just that's why it could sound different
Yeah,
times.
well, like it's kind of like there's like a signature tonality of a voice you kind of notice, but I didn't really. I kind of felt like even that was a little different. Like it sounded really different to me.
What on the? See, now I'm confusing what you're talking about Bill and Great Grandma. You're saying the many times Great Grandma has spoken.
Oh no, I mean, yeah, kind of with each other. Like what there was one phone call with Alex, and it kind of sounded different than another phone call with ABP. To me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, actually, as far as the Brenda thing, like the screenshots, so here's like what I would say is because I did talk to her, is what happened was she did something that I've done even on a live catch, where if the color scheme looks like the sender, and like if the color scheme makes it look like the sender is a receiver and the receiver is a sender, you can get them mixed up.
That's not what he's talking about. He's talking about Brenda adamantly denying ever saying she'd go on trips with anybody when she did.
Yeah, I think like I don't know if I don't think she ever said she invited Bill on a trip.
Well, not Bill, but she was 100% being like, I never invited anybody. And she said that to me, and she said that to Locke, and she said that to Matt. And then when we were like, well, you did say you go on trips with this person, you know, then it was like, yeah, that's what I said all along. We're like, no, it wasn't. And thank God Matt was able to save the day on that one. But that was a discrepancy. You had even came back on Locks and said, yeah, that's a discrepancy in the story, you know?
Yeah. It's a discrepancy. But like
no, it's got nothing to do with Bill. Don't know if she ever invited Bill anywhere, but you know.
Yeah, but also like Bill actually said that Brenda was trying to invite Bill specifically on trips, and that was Bill's claim, and that's not true. But from what I recall, I think the other situation was, I don't think she really had intention to actually meet that other person. But she was kind of saying like if they do, then they might be able to go to that like art thing or whatever. But that's kind of the way I interpret it. So I kind of feel like she was in the state of mind to think that that was true, and it kind of just came where it just kind of turned into a discrepancy, and I don't know, that kind of happened.
Well, she shouldn't, act like it's going to happen if it does happen. Does Ryan hate Bill more than Ed hates Ooh, that's a tough one.
How do you measure that?
I don't know.
I don't know. I think maybe at the very least we're both like annoyed with Bill. Like I'm as annoyed with Bill as you were with but then you have to think about like the issues that they cause, and it's kind of like maybe the argument could be made that some of the things that Tommy's done are worse than Bill, but then it's like then Bill will do something exactly the same magnitude and they'll call it Tommy for it and not Bill, and that's kind of where I kind of call that out.
Yeah. And even, yeah, I mean, I'm friends with Bill. I'll probably always be friends with Bill. I like Bill, but Bill does get a pass sometimes. Like with even with Jenny the other day, Jenny was yelling at me about a comment I made to Jenny, and then I was like, "Well, what about what Meow says?" Yeah, Jen, the one who abuses her home health care aides. And then I was like, "Well, Bill was asking her about some weird, weird shit too, like." But Bill didn't get in trouble for that, Meow didn't get in trouble for what he said, but what I said was out of line. You know what I mean? She's a total trip.
Yeah, and I'm kind of just like, I'm trying to, I kind of think this is like objectively true, but it kind of seems like that his people generally are on panel kind of will just go along with anything he says. That's kind of my impression. Like they don't really question Bill, like they would, like even if it was like like if it was their panel and they're around them, like they would like if they wouldn't like they would require more proof for the claim, for any given claim.
I don't think Bill has like yes man. Maybe the not true. Maybe the sarcastic. I don't know, Kurt. Why don't you turn off your South Park and come on up here? And...
Yeah.
I like Kurt. Kurt is really cool.
Yeah,
but does she really abuse her home health workers? Yeah, just go to her channel. She's got videos up about
Yeah, it's more like verbal abuse. She doesn't like hit them.
Yeah, she doesn't hit him with a cane or nothing, but
said she wanted to or something. But yeah, I just I mean I just find that like I kind of got a little too worked up, but still I just have like something really against like abusing employees. It's not like
drop the link for Kurt. Oh yeah.
Oh shit! I'll have the link. It's not even like collecting from the government or anything, because if people are truly in need of help, I'm for that, but it's kind of more like it's kind of the same. I would have the same reaction if she was ordering food.
Sure, but if you need, I mean, people that get home health care like that, though, like even Whitakus said, like I don't, he doesn't treat his people that way. If they come in to help him, right? Then he,
yeah. It's like you can't do like.
What's up, Kurt? How you doing?
What's happening, man?
Good to see you.
What's happening?
No, I appreciate you guys, man. I'm always willing to fucking. It's better than me talking to myself or the cat. So I enjoy the space. Everybody's like makes fun. So everybody that says I love the space, you owe me $1. Get them checks in the mail, motherfucker. Anybody that says I love the space, send me $1 every time you say it, motherfuckers. Fuck
Right.
that shit. I'd be here talking to the cats if I didn't have this place. Well,
So
no, I can't say that. I go to my weed group and a mushroom group and a vape group, and these motherfuckers try to argue with me about weed. I'm sick of hearing that.
you
This is
said not.
more entertaining.
So what's your experience with Bill?
Bill,
I mean, yeah,
I like his cats, man. Dude, I
I do
dig
too.
cats. I'm a cat person, so yeah, I want those cats. Send me every single one of them. Justine and I said we'll adopt every one of the motherfucking cats. You know, shit. But yeah, no, I don't get it. You guys know I don't pay no attention to this. I ain't got time for no drama in my life.
Oh no,
I
I'm just
don't.
trying to start up shit, between Bill and
I
Ryan. That's all
know.
I'm doing.
Yeah.
Not
No,
that it
I'm
needs
sorry.
any
Well, no,
help,
Ryan's came at me sideways a couple times. He
Yeah.
has, man. He has. Ryan's came at me for like no
Ryan.
reason at all. And I'm like, why the fuck you coming at me? I'm nobody, dude. I'm nobody. That's why I'm so fucking. I think it's so funny that people come and troll me. Never did I have to put my Facebook on private until I joined this community.
Well, that's
Never.
man. You had to put it on
And I
private.
have
That's
friends
terrible.
that work for Facebook, so they show me all the reports I get. I mean, I've been Facebook since day one. I was here on Facebook when there was nobody on Facebook. So it's so fucked up. Not until I joined this community did I have an issue.
You work
Never.
overnight, Ryan?
You
No,
know,
no, it's like a weird, very
these
small
people are
shift.
fucked.
But it has to do with like slow business. But it's like a bunch of small shifts. But it's like
Well, I
6:30
know,
to
but
like
Bobby
10.
Joe just said she had to go to work at 3:00 in the morning. What the fuck? I've never had a job that started at 3 a.m.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
usually work second shift, like 12 to. I would work or sometimes they would give me like a shift like 3 to 11.
Yeah. But not 3 a.m. into 11, and I've never
That probably would be
worked it.
best for me because I'm up all night.
I used to
Well,
work. Yeah,
sleeping
I used to
people.
work like 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. Like second
Wow,
shift.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, second shift for
Yeah.
me was like 10 a.m. to whatever.
Were you
The
ever
night
on
shift was
panels
it.
at work?
Was me? No.
Yeah, that would always be funny if like you were like a manager or something. I would see like the manager just on a panel.
Yeah, no, I've never done it. Actually, I have. I've done, but I was on like a lunch break and I jumped on a panel, but not like
There you
while I
go.
was working.
No.
Yeah.
I was one of those asshole managers when I worked. I worked at Everspacer, and I had all these guys that were FaceTiming their girlfriends instead of doing their job. And so I had to be that dick boss that told you to put your fucking phone away. Go put your phone in your locker. But shit, motherfuckers be not doing their job. So I had to be that asshole boss. Not like I wanted to be that boss, but guess
Put
what?
your
We're not gonna
damn
get no
phone
production
down.
done if you don't fucking stop FaceTiming your women on your phones, motherfucker. Go put that shit in your fucking locker.
Yeah, it's like one thing
Right.
is like you just check your phone like discreetly, but then if you're just on your phone like blatantly, it looks
Yeah, well, you have to be like, low key about it. You gotta be smart, just like vaping. I've always vaped inside businesses. You can't smoke, but I can vape. I would just blow it into my fucking sleeve. They didn't know shit.
you
You
left said
know,
I'm posting the link.
you can
There's
pull
many
off
links.
vaping in the hospital for God's sakes. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you can't vape in the hospital. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can. They don't need to know about it.
Yeah.
I got this fucking awesome. Here, let me show you guys. I'll go on camera. Let me show you. Dude, look at this. Especially if you want to talk about THC. I got this little fucking stealth mod right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's a stealth mod. And holds cardos, man. You do this, it's like a switchblade too. It's funny, it's like a switchblade.
What
It
does
pops
that
right
do?
open. Here it's like a little. It holds cardos. So yeah, so every time I'm in the hospital, Justine makes sure to bring this to me. You know. It's like, yeah, and I can go to a movie theater and fucking chill with this too. So fuck them motherfuckers. There's ways around everything. Come on, people. It's 2023, dude.
Yeah.
If you can't figure out how to get around something, you're fucking lost. And you need to be here. Fuck that shit. Tell me I can't vape in a movie theater. Tell me I can't vape in the hospital. Go fuck off.
Yeah, if they're telling you like you can't do all the things that I heard they can't tell you, they might as well do that.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, they try to give me that patch. They try to give me the nicotine patch in the hospital, and that shit don't work for nothing. It irritates my skin is what it does, man. Every time I'm in the hospital, I go about 3 or 4 times a year, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm there for 4 or 5 days, and they give me a patch. And they put that patch on, and it like irritates my skin. It causes a rash. You know, let me have some damn cigarettes. I remember back in the day. I used to, when I was in the hospital, I used to be able to sneak down. I found it was funny. I was living up north, and I was in Petoskey Hospital, and I found a bathroom. It was like a single bathroom, and they let me go for walks because they encourage you to walk. You know, they encourage you to get out of bed and do stuff. And that's what I'd do. I'd go down to this fucking like single bathroom, lock the door, and I'd smoke in there. Fuck them fuckers. Tell me cigarettes are bad. Fuck you.
Ronnie said, I would call you out if I saw you vaping, Kurt. If I can't smoke at work, you can't vape.
Oh, well, yeah. Hey, whatever. You got to catch me, though. You got to catch me trying.
Catch me if you can. Yeah.
Oh, they got to catch you vaping? Yeah.
Hell, and I got a fucking Hexone that blows some fucking major fucking. And by the way, they made this for me. I'm the vaping goat, buddies. Everybody knows what a goat is, right? You vaping goats. Hexone made me this. They sent me this for free. I'm a vaping goat.
That's nice.
So yeah.
That is
talk
awesome.
About blowing some clouds? Yeah, that was nice of them.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I've been
Is
there.
that the company that sent you that?
Like yeah, well, because I fought for them. Dude, I'm telling you guys, I used to have
cool.
vape shows. I fought for vaping, and I think we can do that same thing with this community. We put marches. Indiana was the only state that sucked ass. We collaborated. We fucking did a march in Indiana. We marched the government. We put together this whole thing, and fucking Indiana still cut. I had friends that owned vape shops, and within 10 days, they had to close down their business.
Yeah, the one place I would never live in. Indiana's the worst place I would never live in.
Yeah, no.
Like, one, they have that DA that's horrible. With
yeah, we know his name. We don't even need to say it. That motherfucker, he runs unopposed every year too. By the way, he runs unopposed every year. What the fuck, dude?
And a certain person lives there that I'm not gonna mention from what I know. And and I just hear it all around. It's just terrible. Yeah, that would be the worst state I would never live in.
Well, everybody
come at me sideways. They know they can't get me.
Everybody in Indiana needs to call their congressman, call their state House of Representatives member, and demand that they vote on SB 165.
Absolutely. And, Locke's willing to set up a server for this. He's already admitted it. Locke was willing to put the server space up. And Cat Reed 016 is fucking willing to pull the shit. Biden asked him to do it, but then he sort of like backed out. He hasn't came back with that. But no, that it needs to be done, dude. People need law reform, and that's the only way it's going to change. That's why I think most of these people are fucking in for the YouTube fame and the money and that shit. And then they all say, well, we love and we want to protect it. Well, let's start making some fucking law changes. We did it with the vape world. Why can't we do it with this shit?
It's sitting there waiting. It's sitting there waiting. It passed the state senate. It just got to pass the House, and it's sitting there. It's Senate Bill 165.
People to fucking back it.
Yep.
You need people to fucking get loud. Fuck yeah, dude.
Because they'll let that just sit there in the Senate for another. Is literally just sitting there.
So, Senate Bill 165.
Yep.
Non-compliant prosecutor, Indiana General Assembly, 2022 session. Non-compliant prosecutor permits the Attorney General to request the appointment of a special prosecuting attorney if a prosecuting attorney is categorically refusing to prosecute certain crimes and establish procedure for the appointment of a special
prosecutor. Yep.
Special prosecutor. Wow. So then there's a way we can kind of get them.
Exactly. If the Attorney General says, why aren't you, because it is what Eric Hoffman and them are doing. They're not doing any really of those internet luring sex crimes.
No, because they want the wins, and they're not going to see. They will not take anything that they are not 100%, because that's how it's so disgusting. It's so fucking sick and disgusting. Fuck him.
Right.
He can stick a dick up his ass.
So then the Attorney General could be like, well, you know what? If you won't prosecute those crimes, I'll put somebody in there that will,
Hell yeah. And that's what we need.
Yeah. That's the only bill in Indiana that I support.
No, but I'm not cool if I don't get 100% win, so I'm only going to take cases that are fucking for sure. Well, no, that's not how it works, man. You know what I'm saying? You're going to lose some, but guess what? You're fighting a good cause. It's so pathetic.
Most of them are.
dude.
If he actually charged them, Curb,
so
most of them would
pathetic.
plea out. They don't want that shit going to trial. Most of them
No,
will plea
exactly.
out. You
Did you
know.
see what happened that one time?
Yeah.
Even I don't want to say his name, but he even had that guy that was a freak, dude. Somebody we don't like caught somebody that was a freak, and the guy said he wanted to lawyer up, and they had to let him go.
Oh,
I'm
oh
like,
yeah, yeah,
what
yeah.
the
That guy was bad too.
fuck? No,
Yeah, I
his
saw.
That
ass
dude
should have been
was
locked
terrible.
the fuck up, dude.
Yeah, the
And
best
you're gonna
thing.
let him go because he wants to lawyer up? Fuck yeah, you can lawyer up in our cell.
Yeah, the
God
best thing on
damn.
the best thing on my 27th birthday, I was with PPMS outside of court, and we saw a predator plead guilty, and then we interviewed him to his car. That was good to watch.
Nice, nice. I didn't see that. That'd be nice.
Best way to spend a birthday, watching a
No,
pedophile
Jay's a good
guilty.
man.
Yeah, yeah, big strong cases. Yeah, but once they just see the evidence, their lawyers just like say, yeah, you're screwed, and then Massachusetts
It's so
is really good.
stupid. It's stupid. See, I'm glad because here in Detroit we have Ghost. We have a team called Ghost, and they're a police-funded team, and they are getting some sick motherfuckers, dude. If you go to their page and you see this last guy, this guy fucking tattooed his face. Like, not even nice. I mean, like black. And then he filed his teeth down to points, and he threatened to tell this girl he was going to bite her throat off. And I was like, yeah, I'm glad you're behind bars now, motherfucker. you know? Yeah, we got to go.
Wow,
We
crazy.
have Michigan. They don't fuck around, dude. You don't fuck around Michigan. That's why PCI and PTM tells they love it, man. Every time they come here. That's why I'm shocked that there's certain other catchers in Michigan. I'm not gonna say any names. There's a skeeter on my Peter. You gotta whack it off. But I'm not gonna say any names. But yeah, fuck that shit, dude. Michigan will arrest, dude, and they will convict. It's a great state to catch in. You ask PCI, PTM, and they love being here. And yeah, but so, if there's a skeeter on Peter, if you whack it off, there's a dozen of my cousin, you hear them buggers saying, whack them off, Well, yeah, well, you fucker, go ahead and make your fucking 20 grand a month and, not catch anybody. So whatever. Hide my buddy Shafiq's catches. So fuck you. Yeah, I don't come out at anybody. You
Yeah.
guys know me. I don't talk shit, but it really bothers me when the real shit hits the fan. That's why I'm sick of all the bullshit, the tiredness. But when it comes to reality, it's ridiculous. A lot of people abuse this community for money, and that's fucking wrong.
Yeah.
It is wrong, dude. Don't come here and just don't, dude. It offends me. That's when you offend me and my wife, dude. Come here, sipping for money. I need $149 pair of gloves. I raced motocross. The most my gloves ever cost me were $25, and I thought that was expensive. And so yeah, don't do that. Don't come and abuse these people, man. There's good people here, man. There are, dude, and that's why I hate when people say, "Oh, like fucking Red Hood was saying earlier, fuck every week." No, there are some fucking amazing. I've made some amazing people. We got to met Bryden and Lisa. We took them out for dinner, man. They're good people, man. I mean, they might cause some problems, but yeah, no, there's good people. I met Whitakus. We took Whitakus out. Great person, man. Now Todd thinks he's going to get dinner for me. Fuck that. Constantine and Pat Con's like, well, you won't even buy him a burger. No, Todd's a fucking scam motherfucking artist, and you guys don't even know the half of it. He fucking, when he was over on Tommy's side, he had a certain group of people pay to fix his truck. So yeah, look, pay to fix my truck, couple grand, and then I'm going to go out and drive out because I'm going to buy my ex-wife and her husband dinner, and I'm going to get a ticket, for driving unsuspended. Fuck that noise, dude. Just don't be an asshole, Todd. Wake the fuck up and be honest. Say you're spending that, on your tickets. So you don't end up in jail. Fuck, man. I'm sick of people that are fake, dude. That's why FCC's my bro, dude. He exposes people. He comes at them. He comes at them hard. And guess what? He exposes the ones that can't handle it. Fuck that noise. I'm sick of this shit. I thought I was here to help people survivors like me. I always thought that's what I was here for. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to see that shit. I'm not, and there's fun. We all need some fuckery, right? Exactly. We all need some fuckery because it's
Yeah.
fucking depressing, dude. You know what I'm saying? But there's a line you cross. You start doxing or you talk about people's kids. Yeah, we got 3 rules. Don't fucking mess with them. And that's just it. So, yeah, I'll always be here. People talk shit about, yeah, fucking Jeff called me the panel. What was it? The something stupid. I don't know. But yeah, fuck that. And I got somebody out there now. They're called Justine Did It because I broke my nose, and now they think it's funny to go Justine Did It. So they come at me and we don't say nothing, and then they go at Locke and we don't say nothing, and they go away. So whoever's Justine Did It, you can suck a bag of dicks. There, I noticed you. I noticed you. So
Yeah.
now change your fucking name and grow up. You know, it's fucking pathetic. Yeah, other words, I'm just here, man. That's why I like this space, man. I do. I have other places I could be. Shit.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's like you don't want to take for granted the support that the community can offer. Like if you're like a predator catcher, you're trying to, if you have like a shared goal, like you're trying to maybe raise, or it could even just be raising awareness for like a
Yeah,
bill. Like
absolutely. Just exposure. Exactly.
we can mobilize so much. We can just do so much. That's why I look at it as like a field. Where like I think if a catch goes wrong in certain ways, that we should learn from that,
Right?
and then yeah, it's like some of my catches
Yeah,
like
there's no split communities. This is one community, by the way. By the way, this is one community. Whether you like it or not, this is one fucking community. There's not 2 sides. I'm sick of this. There's 2 sides. This is all one fucking community, period. And if you guys can't figure that out, this is what it is. Now, we all might not get along, but this is one community. There's not 2 communities. There's not 2 sides here. Fucking don't drink the Kool-Aid. Don't buy that shit. We're all here for the same fucking reason. And if you got to be a fucking asshole, then guess what? Fuck the fuck off. And that's how I feel. I don't pay no attention to no bullshit.
so you're not for the
I just don't even pay attention.
so you're not for the wall.
The who?
The wall.
The wall. What wall? I don't even know what that is.
Well, we're gonna have the other side pay for it. And
I'm the fucking one man that wants to talk to that man, okay? So everybody knows that, dude. And then I got bad guy choose my ass out. And it was so funny because he left after that. Bad guy choose me out and he's like, "You didn't say that. I was there for that." And I was like, "No, I'm talking to you, bad guy." No, fuck. I want to talk to Tommy, okay? I want to have a conversation with this man. And fucking bad guy came at me sideways that night. It was so funny because he's like, "You didn't say that. I was there." And I was like, "No, I'm telling you that." And he fucking scrammed. And now he's gone. You don't see him anymore. Bye-bye. Yeah, no, fuck that shit, dude. I want to have a conversation with this man because I don't agree with what he did. I mean, I appreciate anybody that goes out there and catches chomos. I appreciate that.
And
but when you start fucking like talking that shit and calling FM about his daughter and calling fucking lock up head, get the fuck away from me, dude. You need to suck a bag of dicks.
Yeah, like here's something to understand. That side needs to understand is like I would put it this way, like if I could in any way help Tommy get closer to catching a predator, I would do it.
Nice.
Like I genuinely would do it,
Well, it's sad because there's a bunch of amazing people over there in that community that I can't even reach out to anymore because I'm just done with it. I won't go over there. I will not go over there.
But where I do cringe is where it's like assuming that you can't do that and raise an issue at the same time.
Right.
Like I've raised some issues about, Ricardo Patrol or Tommy, but at the same time, like if it was
be a decent human being and have a conversation, right? Have a conversation. Don't just fucking act like a back dog into a corner. Be fucking honest then.
There was this guy on the catcher panel that said there was this guy on a panel. They said like, why don't you guys just work together? You guys should just work together. And I'm like, I mean, look, like if it really came down to furthering like either a
Oh, I
law
wish that
or
would
a
happen.
catch
Hell yeah, I
or
wish that would
something like
happen.
that. Yeah, but like I would do that. I mean, I think we would do that. Like if there
No,
was
exactly. Nobody would need to travel. We could just share the information.
like if there
You
was
know?
if we need to sign a petition and call, like we would do that, but not because we like Tommy, like, but we would just do that. I would do that.
Absolutely.
If it
Absolutely.
if it meant him catching a predator, like I would easily do that because fuck the predator, like easily.
Right?
Like I
Because
don't.
that's what I thought we were all here for, right? Isn't that why we're here?
Yeah, but
I
so it's
mean,
like, but at the same
so
time, I might still raise, the issue about, whether it's the 501c3 or whatever it is.
no, but then he wants to fucking also adopt children and all that shit. That's what really upset my wife, dude. Didn't say come out that way. Come on. And everything's legal, okay? I know she does research. Everything's legal. It's out there. Just do some research, people, and you're gonna find out some fucking shit. And that's what I appreciate about Matt, dude. He fucking brings up some shit it's public information. It's not news. It's not hidden information. He's saying what the fuck is really going on. I mean, it's public. It's public information. Some people just don't do the research. That's what I'm saying. It's all smoke and mirrors with that motherfucker. It's all smoke and mirrors. I
Yeah,
was pissed, man. I thought he was a good guy, and I was pissed, dude. That motherfucker used me, and I thought I was a good judge of character too, man. So it kind of hurts me, man. It kind of offends me, It does. It kind of offends me. But he still says nice shit about me, so I can't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why my name comes out of his mouth, but whatever. But he still says, even though I'm up on panels, Kurt's a good guy, so whatever. Fuck him. Doesn't he have a conversation with me? Talk to me, motherfucker. Let's have a conversation. He won't. He won't. He fucking cattails and run, man. I hate that.
yeah. I don't really follow too much of the Tommy stuff. I kind of just get tidbits and stuff.
Well, I give up on it. I gave up on it. I'm not even worried about this shit no more, dude. Seriously. I
Yeah.
don't.
Oh shit! Get my panel.
Dude, I want to hear about Locke's new catch, man. I love seeing that Locke catching people. I love that, man. I love that guy, and I want every creep to show up in a beer hat. I want all his decoys to tell people that are like, that's their fascination. Please show up in a beer hat. That guy showed up in that beer hat, and I couldn't stop laughing. It was killing me.
Yeah, I want to do. I have a bucket list. I want to do a catch with Locksmith. I want to just see what that's like.
Oh, I told him I'd fly out there. Fuck yeah, dude. See me in my wheelchair out there. Fuck yeah, I'd run that motherfucker over.
Yeah.
I'd love to do a catch with Locke. I'd love to do a catch with anybody. Fuck that motherfuckers.
Yeah. I'm kind of getting back to. I'm like ready to go back into catching birds again. Like I've been decoying.
I'm happy for my man Bupak, man. I'm a Bupak fan. A lot of people don't like Bupak because he pops tires, but I don't give two shits. It's our guilty pleasure, man.
Yeah, I'm
what
just
did I
like,
fucking say?
Yeah, like my thing is like I'm not against any of that. I just don't want to be muddled up with that.
Well, no, but at least he's not stabbing the pred, right? You know what I'm saying? He's popping their tires and they're not fucking saying shit because they know they're fucking chomo. So it's so funny. Because
it's kind of like, even if there is real vigilantes out there, like I just want to, like, all I ask is just to make the distinction. Like, but I'm not necessarily even against that. It's kind of just like, that's just not what I do.
No, I understand it. I don't condone it. Like I tell people, it's our guilty pleasure, but I don't condone it. I don't condone any sorts of violence and shit, but it's just, it's funny, man. It is. It's a guilty pleasure. And Josh, man, I love Josh. And that song he wrote about oh my God, that song is great, dude. It turned that into a song about fucking Chuckles. Josh has the best song about that poor girl. I'm nice to her because I think every time she's up on channel, I just want to play that song to her, but I'm not going to do
it. Wait, what is the deal with Chuckles? Like, what did she do? Or...
I don't know, but he sang this song about kicked out on the streets of YouTube, and it was funny. Cat blocked you or something. It was just funny. It's funny. You know, Josh put a lot of faith in this girl, and I guess he fucked her over. I don't know. I don't,
Yo,
but
Kurt,
I
you
just
gotta,
love the song.
Kurt,
That song is amazing.
you got a Confucius quote. I would love to
I
do a
can't do
sketch with
shit.
anybody. Fuck them motherfuckers.
Nice. Confucius say, fuck them motherfuckers.
Kurt 2023.
No. Kurt's checked out. I don't do none of that shit. I don't pay attention to politics, religion, none of that shit, dude. Kurt's out, man. This is my dream, and it's gonna happen. We're gonna buy 5 or 6 acres on the water in northern Michigan, and we're gonna fucking disappear. And that's what's gonna happen. We're gonna grow our fucking weed and our shrooms, and we're gonna be happy people, and we're not gonna pay no attention to nothing. Because that's what life's worth, man. Fuck these people. Fuck that shit. Nothing's gonna stress me, dude. I'm on my way out. Nothing's gonna stress me. Granted, I'll be here for another 50 years. I'm not giving up. You know, I watch those cybernetics because, yeah, that's what they want to do with my legs. But fuck it. You know, Toe said the same thing. If you ain't got no sores or nothing, yeah, as long as I can hold on to my legs, I'm gonna hold on to them. But I believe technology gets. I've seen some amazing amputations, man. There's some good work. They do some good work. I also talk to these people and they talk about ghost pains and shit. That's kind of weird, man. Ghost pains, and I
Phantom
believe it.
pain, yeah. Body integrity disorder.
It's not going to solve the problem. So as long as I can hold on to my legs, I'm holding on to them.
Yeah.
But that's what they want to do. They want to cut them both off till the knee, man. Because that's the only other solution they have. There's no other solution, right? When your nerves are dead, when you suffer from myeloneuropathy, not neuropathy, but you call it myeloneuropathy, and your nerves are dead, that's all they can do. Then they can say, well, we'll chop that shit off. Well, guess what? I can handle some pain. I don't mind pain. Sorry, I've been a pain management for 30 years now. So pain ain't a problem. It ain't the issue. You know? And then they want to give you all those fucking meds, man. Fucking 120 milligrams of oxy a day. Fuck you, dude. Fuck that noise. Get the fuck off that shit, dude. Give me some mushrooms and weed and I'm a happy camper.
Yeah. I did mushrooms once and I just didn't get the effect, but I think that's because it's like one of those things you need to do more than once. You have to do a couple
Well,
times
it's the
to
whole
get the
thing.
effect.
Here, back in the day, I didn't even know there was all these strains. In fact, I never even thought that mushrooms would be the solution. You know what I'm saying? I was on the fucking ridiculous 3,600 milligrams 3 times a day of gabapentin because that's the only thing that they can prescribe you to help with the fucking nerve damage. You know, because you get burning sensations. It's fucked up. So, but then I was told if I continue at that, I'll be on dialysis in a year and dead in 3. So I was like, okay, well, that's it. So that day, I stopped taking the shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm done then. If that's what that's going to do to me, then fuck this drug. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Big Farm sucks, man.
Yeah,
Mother Nature has a solution.
Yeah, the thing about death is like you won't know. Like it's kind of like people are afraid of death, but they're actually afraid of nothing because when you're dead, you don't know you're dead.
Absolutely, dude. You're dead, man. Come on, really?
Because
Why fear
something
death?
crazy is like it
That's
was
so
like a period
stupid.
because it was kind of like I remember when I took my seizure and I was in an accident and it was kind of like all I could think of was before you know before and by the time I woke up in the ambulance, the in between, it was like, let's say like something really bad happened and, like I, passed on, I guess. I wouldn't notice it based on how out I was.
No,
It was
you've
like,
been dead.
so,
You'd have been dead. And that would
yeah,
have been
so it's kind of like all of life could just, you could just miss it. Like something could just happen and then you could just miss it.
right.
Because it was like the seizure kind of came out of nowhere and then like it's kind of an interesting thing where like once it happens, you won't even know it's happening, and then
No.
it could
Well,
slip
it's
by you.
crazy because my son suffered from what was called atypical A seizure. So he didn't like shake and vibrate. You know what I'm saying? It was called atypical away seizure. And I thought he was dead. His eyes rolled back in his head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, mine kind of
His
did that.
tender, and I was like, that's fucked up. So then they gave me this. I had to shoot Valium up his ass. That was crazy. They gave me these tubes of Valium, and I had to stick them, and it was kind of fucked up. But yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, seizures ain't cool, man. But after 4, he grew out of that, and I was happy. But
yeah,
yeah, I showed up at 11 o'clock one night. I showed up at home, and the ex was playing her fucking. She was on back then. It was what was that shit? Yoo-hoo, and then she was playing Euchre on Yoo-hoo or Yoo-hoo or what, I don't know. But yeah, she was playing that shit, and I'm like, "Where's our son?" And she's like, "He's on the couch." And I went on the couch, and I picked my son up, and his eyes rolled back in his head. And I freaked the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it was. He was suffering from an atypical OA seizure because his temperature went up over 102.
wait,
So,
it's February 10th. Hold on.
no, is it really the 10th already? Fuck, man. Jesus Christ.
Wait a minute.
Time flies, man.
Yeah, so actually, it's been 3 months as of today, since I had my last seizure.
Nice. Yeah, what would they give you for that? Did they give you something for that or what?
So it's a generic version of Keppra. It's called levetiracetam or something.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's worked so far, and I've had no seizures, and my EKGs are clear.
I'm trying to think of the other medicine they gave us that was fucking something that people abuse. I can't think of it
But
now.
the
Damn
weird
it.
thing, but the weird thing is, there's no cause. I haven't even been diagnosed with epilepsy.
Nice.
It's weird. There's no cause. Like I had really bad seizures, but there's just no cause.
Isn't that weird? Well, that's
Yeah,
just it. It happens, man. Shit happens, dude. They don't know.
I think
Fibromyalgia. Fibromyalgia. That's a mystery.
I think
Yeah,
it's I kind of am suspicious that it's the vaccine, because like my friend
well,
from high school just died, and like out of nowhere, and it was a stroke, and I was like,
that's it.
I don't know, weird things are happening to people, and
Well, I'm
it's
pissed at the vaccine anyways because they stole my ketamine, dude. I was supposed to start ketamine treatment, and they're telling me now there's a nationwide shortage because ketamine's used in the fucking vaccine. And so no, I can't get it. So the 1 month where I didn't have the money to pay for it, I would have gotten it. And that's how bad the medical system. So I would have had a 30-day supply of ketamine, and then guess what? I wouldn't be able to get it again. So no, fuck you. I'm glad I stick with the mushrooms because that's the one thing they asked me to do. They said when I went on the ketamine treatment, they asked me to stop taking mushrooms. You know, so well, fuck you. Mushrooms can show up every month. I get I got some great people, dude. The mushroom community is great. They're private, but they're great.
yeah.
All they ask me for is a review. That's all they ask. They
I
don't
want to be
charge me
able
no
to
money. They ask for a review.
Yeah, I want
Tell
to
us
be able
what
to
you think.
appreciate magic mushrooms
Mm.
by getting the effect.
What else, man? And I'm not trying to trip out. I'm not taking a trip out. I'm not. I could do that if I want. Watch
I think
fucking
you have no
Bigfoot
choice but
about
to trip
shit or.
out. I mean, if
But
you
no,
take
I
it,
take it to me feel better, and I take it to not have to take oxy and all that other shit. Fuck fucking Big Farm, dude. I hate Big Farm. My wife gives me B12 shots, but that's just a vitamin. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I mean, I don't
Like,
fuck Big Farm, but I have to have the B12. If I don't have the B12, then my nerves will keep dying. So,
yeah, the crazy thing is that when I was ever always on a medicine, it never did what it was intended to do, and it just never worked. But the last two medicines, I was given the one for the seizure one, it works, and now I've been given. I had really bad acid reflux.
yeah.
And I
God.
was, yeah, and I was given
They all
medicine
have
for
side
that.
effects, man. They all have side effects that are worse than what they're solving, and
Oh
that's the
no,
problem.
oh no, I'm not saying that was a side effect. I'm saying like as a separate thing, I got medicine for acid reflux, and then it worked
Yeah.
too. So
No, I had to have a surgery for that shit, man. It was gross, dude. I had to sleep sitting up, man. So I can't puke anymore. They did what's called a laparoscopic Nissen fundoplication for a hiatal hernia. and it's fucked me up, dude. I can't puke, so I go through the dry heaves, but nothing comes up. And let me tell you, it's not fucking fun. That's why I can't be like meow and drink that fucking fireball shit. Fuck that noise.
No, I don't. I don't know. I never really liked alcohol. I just have no need for it. Like I can even go to a bar and I would just have like just regular drinks.
Well, I just don't feel anything anymore. It's sad. I don't. Honestly, I don't. I drink vodka all day long, and I don't feel it. I don't. I don't get drunk anymore. It's fucking weird, man. I
Oh, you
could
just
pound a
don't get
pound.
drunk?
I could pound a gallon of vodka, and it's just crazy, because it's just how my body handles it. It's a central nervous system depressant. So what my mind focuses on is stop. You know, it just focuses on what's going on, and your body sends signals, and they're not getting those signals back. It's kind of fucked up when your nerves are dead, not neuropathy. Everyone's like neuropathy, I can handle it. That's different. Myeloneuropathy means your nerves are dead, dead. You know what I'm saying? So people don't understand that. So yeah, so that's what I focus on daily. That's it's sad, man. So yeah, fuck that shit. That's like my doctors, man. Whatever's gonna, the lady that's writing my scripts for the ketamine, the lady that wanted to put me, she runs the fucking Mayo Clinic in Rochester, New York. She deals with people that are dying of cancer, and she just wants to make them comfortable. And so that's the lady that was, deciding what these 30, because a lot of people like Ben and shit, they had to have fucking ketamine through an IV. They had to go in, and they were like, like going through dialysis shit. They had to have this shit plugged in. No, they were willing to give me pills, 30 days worth of ketamine pills. And so I would have, if I had the money, because insurance doesn't cover it. So if I had the money at the time, I would have gotten 30 days supply. But now, when I go see my doctor, nope, there's a ketamine shortage. You can't get it. So how fucked up is that? They would have gave me
Yeah.
something that could have helped me, and now I can't get it. Well,
Yeah, the
guess what?
entire the
I
entire
can get
healthcare system is
mushrooms.
fucked up.
And we grow weed, so yeah, fuck you, motherfuckers. Fuck Big Farm, dude. Big Farm sucks ass. It's
Yeah.
all about the dollar bill. And all these side effects. Jesus Christ, man. You tell me I'm gonna be at dialysis in a year? No, I don't want that. And Den 3, fuck that. Well, then I don't need to be taking this. You know? Gotta find a good breeder from Massachusetts that grows you some fucking amazing seeds. In fact, it's amazing. We have our own strain. It's called Sticky Tits. It's our own strain. And I never thought in my life would I have a strain that I created. It's called Sticky Tits. And there's a reason for that. People are like, oh, Sticky Tits. No, it's because it was Sticky Icky and crossed between Sticky Icky and Legendary Tits. So it made sense. Plus, the proceeds go to breast cancer. So fuck y'all. So yeah, it's called Sticky Tits. And it's our breed, man. We helped create that strain. And by the way, we just had pulled our first plant not too long ago. It just cured, and let me tell you, it's pretty nice, man. Sticky Tits is pretty nice, man. In fact, I want to have that fucking covered on High Times. I know they don't pay anymore. Back in the day, they used to pay that for shit. But fuck it. I want to see that on the cover of High Times and on the centerfold.
Yeah.
Like I say, I created that strain, motherfucker. All because I sent one guy one seed. He was looking for strains that were over 30%. And I said, hey, I have this strain called Sticky Icky. And so he was looking, the Grumpy Giant was looking for, people and so, yeah, I sent it to him and he created a strain for us. Amazing. We ended up like 24 seeds. He did it fast, and we ended up like 24 seeds. But I recently sent him 5 seeds, and I said, you need to keep this motherfucker alive. That's all I know, because I'm not trying to produce no seeds. But I don't want to see this fucking strain disappear. I don't. I want Sticky Tits to live forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Works for
now
nothing.
granted, it ain't as strong as that shit I wrote off the other night called Animal Cookie Cake. Or no, it was an animal. What the fuck was it? It was an animal something cake. Animal something cake. It was animal cookies and wedding cake. But let me tell you, that's the first time I've had giggly weed in a long time. You know, gotta
Who the
love
fuck
that
is
giggly
talking?
weed.
Someone wants to know who the fuck is talking.
Who?
Who the fuck is talking?
I don't know. Who the fuck's talking?
Who are you?
Nobody. A
Nobody's talking.
ghost? A ghost?
Kurt's a
A
ghost.
vision of your imagination.
Kurt's a ghost.
I don't exist. I'm nobody. I am nobody. Remember
name's
that. I
username.
am nobody.
And his name's username. Yeah.
Now, what I put up there right now, the last real Viking, is that what I've got under there? The last real Viking?
Oh, not sure.
Yeah, it changes all the time. People change it, and I don't know. I have
Yeah,
to learn
no.
about that the next day.
I haven't had a sip of alcohol since like 2020. I wouldn't even want to drink.
Nice. I can appreciate that.
I just think weed's better. Like if I have a weed, I don't need to. I have no need to drink. Like
No,
if I
well,
have
I
weed.
appreciate. That's why I love my wife, man. She fucking she was in a bad accident back. She was coming back from they went out to Seattle and she was coming back through the mountains and the car flipped and her man at the time, a friend of ours, he died on the scene and she didn't, thank the Lord. And she's got all metal, man. Her whole pelvic has had to be rebuilt and it's fucked up. And she didn't want to take those fucking meds. So she started growing weed, man. She started growing marijuana and that's what's good for her. And I was like, thank you. I appreciate that. You know, this girl's gone through some serious fucking shit, and weed helps her, man. It helps her. So I don't complain. I'm not a big pothead. People are like, oh, you grow weed and you smoke a lot of pot. I probably could smoke a gram a day, if that. I'm a
Yeah.
mushroom man, dude. I'm a mushroom man. And it's sad because originally when I started taking mushrooms, I could microdose. But you build a tolerance just like anything else. You build a tolerance. Now I'm like eating 2 grams at a time. And I'm not seeing stars. I'm not like fucking, I feel normal. That's what it helps me. I'm not laid up and like not wanting to be on here. You know what I'm saying? It's not that I take 2 grams of mushrooms and I fucking trip out. No, it just helps. It helps redirect my mind. I don't pay attention to the pain. I don't pay attention to the fact that my legs need to be cut the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? There's days where I want them to take an axe to my toes, dude. The fucking pain is every day for me is 8 to 10. They say on a scale of 1 to 10, what's your pain level? Every day for me is 8 to 10. I pray for a 5. 5 would be great, but it doesn't work out that way. So my days are 8 to 10. You know what I'm saying? Most people, if they were in my situation, they'd be in a hospital.
What kind of
That's
pain
not
is
good.
it? Is it like a throbbing pain, or like how would you describe it?
No, it's crazy. It's ideal, all different. I get burns. It feels like somebody's like got a blowtorch on me. It's weird. I feel I have the throbbing. I have them all. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Yeah, no, it's fucked up, man. And I've been dealing with this for 30 years, man. Pain management, not exactly being paralyzed. No, back in the day, I was in an act. Back in '92, I was hit head on by a drunk. The guy hit me head on, and so what happened? I was in like Mercury Tracer. I don't know if anybody's ever seen that car, little tiny car, Mercury Tracer. This guy was in like a 1980, like the Brady Bunch station wagon, and he was doing 50 and hit me head the fuck on. So like I broke the steering. I had one of those adjustable steering, like seat belts that went up and down where you could adjust it. It broke the fuck off. I took the steering wheel off of my chest, which ended up causing me to, puncture along and break some ribs. And I put my face through the steering. I put my face through the windshield. So I lost like all my top teeth. And yeah, it was fucked up, man. And so, yeah,
Yeah,
that's when I started pain management. That's when they were like, oh, we're going to give you this. Oh, it's so
yeah,
sad, too, because I was working a good job back then. I was a machinist. I was like 18, 19 at the time. And I just started machining. And I'm like, well, I love my job. And I had this lawyer that's like, oh, you could get disability and you could ride the system from now on. And I'm like, I just want to go back to work, motherfucker. I don't want to be Fuck that shit.
Yeah, I never even applied for any disability thing, even though I couldn't drive.
I've been fighting it
Just-
for 4 years now, but that's because I have to.
yeah,
You know, I
I
have to.
literally rode my bike to work every day, 3 miles,
Shit,
and
if
then I
I could
literally
work, I would.
yeah, I like took a seizure on my way.
Hell,
Yeah,
I can't even feed the cats without breaking my fucking nose. How about that, dude? I try to feed my cats and I break my fucking nose.
yeah.
That was a
Apparently they found me close
meltdown.
to the. Apparently they found me when I collapsed on my bike. They found me close to the roadway,
Oh,
so it's
that's
like almost
messed
like
up. Seriously. Well, it's a good thing you were on a bike and not a car. You could have fucking caused a major wreck, dude. You could have killed people. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So yeah.
yeah.
Come on, dude.
Come on, dude.
Dude, I had my
Guy was
kid
halfway
the
out
other
in
year.
traffic.
My kid was like a year old. He stabbed me in the eye with a. I was
Yeah.
laying on the floor with him. And he stabbed me in the eye. He had one of those little umbrella. It was like a flag or something. You know, or something. Yeah, we gave him. And he stabbed me right in the fucking eye. You know, my 1 year old son. I was laying on it, and he stabbed me in the fucking eye. So I ended up. It was called a reoccurring corneal abrasion. So like it would be fine, it would be healed, and I'd be driving to work, and I'd blink, and suddenly that was it, man. Like my eye was just instant pain. I couldn't. I had to pull over, and I had to call my job and like, guess what? You know, it ain't gonna happen. I'm on the side of the road. I can't. Yeah, no, fuck that shit. It was all because just I give my son a 1 year old a little flag, and he didn't mean to, and I looked at him, and he bam got me right in the eyeball. You know. Shit. Shit happens. People don't understand. Shit happens. Fuck.
Yeah. But yeah, I just hope be able to get cleared to drive. I just like I don't know.
Yeah, I don't drive at all. Yeah, I probably could if I had like spent like $2,000. I would have to have it where I had the brake and the gas on the steering wheel. I know they do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't use my legs, but so I know people that have that, but it like costs money, man. It costs like 2-3 grand. I don't have that. And then with the optic nutritional optic neuropathy, I don't want to be out in the sun. I don't like light at all, man. Light's the enemy, dude.
What
It
are you
blinds the
like?
fuck out of me.
Other than that, are you like medically able to drive?
No, there's no way, dude. There's
Oh,
no
okay.
way. Here's what my neurologist said. He said it's clearly, this is his statement. It's clearly he is completely and permanently disabled. And then he goes on why. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of fucked up. And it's sad because I miss working, dude. I don't like
Yeah.
sitting here. That's why I'm in this space. That's why people, oh, you love the space, and they make fun of that. But guess what, dude? I'm stuck. It's a prison. People are like, oh, it'd be great to sit at home all day. It's not. It's not. I love
No.
my job. I loved working. I had a great boss. I worked for my doctor. I had a great boss. I worked. Yeah, no, fuck that shit. I hate this shit. It's a prison. It is. It's a fucking prison. But this gives me a release. It does. It gives me a chance to get out and entertain and talk to other people. So that's why I take offense when people like, I don't like this space, or this is a bunch of people like, what Red would say, everybody here sucks, you can't trust any people. Fuck that, dude. I've met a bunch of amazing people here. And I'm proud to meet, I'm proud for all those friendships, man. So
Yeah,
there's good people here,
definitely.
man. There is.
Yeah, it's kind of like a social network in of its own, kind of.
It is. Well, social media itself, just like Facebook, social media itself is an amazing tool. It's an amazing tool. It allows people to fucking connect, right? It allows social media allows people like minded to connect. Because you're not going to meet these people in your neighborhood. No, you need social media to bring these people together. So that's it. That's my goal. I'm out there trying to find the good people, man. If you suck, then guess what? I'm not going to be around you.
Yeah, glad I can host a panel where that can help with that in any kind of way.
That's nice.
So 4 people on cam, one really all talk, and mostly, and then one person's driving. What's going on here?
Yeah, give me a 5. I'll be right back, brother. Give me 5. I'm gonna wait up.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Username. Well, you can always hit that unsubscribe button.
I'm not talking because I have my window open.
I'm just talking to chat.
No, I know, but and I can't read chat, so. I guess Rami almost got arrested tonight. Supposedly that's what he
Shocker.
said.
Yo, guys, the most crazy thing happened tonight. I almost got arrested, guys. That's what I could picture it sounding like.
That's exactly what he does sound like. So I can picture it too.
Yeah, Ed's back from the dead. Where did you go?
I was here the whole time, just listening to you and Kurt.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh right. It's had a seizure, not took a seizure.
Yeah, I kind of say it like taking a stroke. Like that's
Yeah,
kind of
Taking a
take it.
stroke's not what you say either. You have a stroke.
You don't
Really?
take strokes. No, you don't just take them. Those just happen. Just like seizures.
What if you give them?
Mm.
No.
Now,
Like,
Ryan's talking like one of those 85-year-old women that's, oh, I took a fall last night, you know?
wow.
Plot twist: Ryan is great grandma.
Yeah. I just use a voice changer. Right,
Ask Wog if he's going to get McDonald's breakfast to ask for a whole slice of cheese on the McMuffin. Do they only put half a slice of cheese on the McMuffin, like a fillet of fish?
Oh, I don't know. I don't eat fast food. And if I do eat fast food, it's Wendy's. That's like the only thing that's real.
I remember went to Wendy's where we were decoying.
Yeah, and that was like the first time I had it in like months. I eat it probably like once every 3 or 4 months.
Oh wow. Well,
Wendy's is good. We just finally got a Wendy's out here. It took fucking forever.
So what do you cook, or how do you manage?
No, I make my own food and cooked dinner. Had steak last night.
Oh,
I had pork chops the other night. Chicken the other night.
can we count on
Pizza. I usually do pizza Fridays.
Can we count on a Wog cooking channel being launched?
Like, do you go to a pizza place Fridays, or do you just like you make your own too?
No, I'll go to this place in Randolph.
Man, go to Brockton. Go to Cape Cod Cafe, bro.
Nah, Cape Cod sucks.
They used to be good. I ain't been there for a long time, so.
Yeah,
But
no,
you are right.
They used to have another one.
Cod,
what was it?
the one in
Christo's
Brockton's
Christo's used to be good too, but I think they closed Christo's down.
No, I think they're still open. I've never had them.
In Brockton? Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think it's Whitman.
Oh, I'm trying to do an impersonation. NVCap can soak my dick. She can soak a dick.
I'd say my favorite pizza places would be Ambet's.
But yeah, do you ever go to Little Italy? It's in New York City.
No.
It's the best pizza
actually,
place in the world. Best pizza place in the world.
A couple of times that I went to New York, I did go to a couple of different pizza places.
Yeah, I kind of hate New York because they're giving me like a hard time with my medical shit. So
Yeah, but that's going to be any state that you live in or that happened in. When
yeah,
it comes to seizures and driving, they take that shit serious as fuck. Like when I got into my accident, I couldn't drive for like a year. Well, it was like 8 months.
oh wow, really?
Yeah. But that was because I had to have brain surgeries and fucking everything else.
Yeah, I guess it's just like a small time in my life where I'm just not gonna be able to drive. Where it's just what it is.
Yeah, sometimes shit happens. But
I'll
Yeah.
tell you one place I do miss up there is I don't know if you ever been there. Well, you ever been to like White's Bakery?
yeah, my fucking mom's friend owns that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
I fucking love White's Bakery.
yeah, it's
Nice.
probably one of the
That's
best
awesome.
bakeries around.
Yeah. Oh wait, you know the place is I forget what it's called, but they created the first burger. And they're in Connecticut. They're like a really small place, but they created the first burger. Um, but they cook it with the same instruments they made it, so they're like medieval instruments.
What the
Yo,
fuck, really?
Yeah,
That's
hold on.
crazy.
It's in New Haven, Connecticut. I'll find it.
Yeah, Brett, I didn't
Yeah.
watch his chit chat yesterday, so no, I didn't see up here. No, he got. I heard about it though. I got sent messages about it. He doesn't have cameras out there. Nobody drove by his house, and nobody said anything. He wouldn't be able to hear it.
Louis
He's
Lunch.
full of shit.
Yeah, Louis Lunch. That's the place.
Sadly, that's fucked up. That's
yes.
fucked up.
One day when I go like for a ride after work or whatever, and I go live, I'll drive by the Toll House Cookie House where like the first chocolate chip cookie was invented.
Nice.
Oh yeah, that's good too. That's right there. I forgot about it.
Everybody knows Bog's always driving by my house, and that's all good.
Yeah, it's
Is it
called
Toll House? Is
yeah.
it Toll House? Yeah, I think it's the Toll House or something like that.
Yeah, the very first cookie. That's crazy, dude. That's serious.
No, it's the first chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah,
not
the
first
chocolate
cookie.
chip cookie. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
the
I know
place.
what you're saying. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, the place called in New Haven, Connecticut. They created the first burger. They're called Louis Lunch. And they cook with the same instruments that they originally had.
Wow, that's
but
got to be well over 100 years old then. Well
Yeah,
over
so-
100 years old.
yeah, but what
That's
they
up
have,
there in Whitman, too, isn't it? Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but what they have is like
Yeah.
is they have this no sauce policy where they don't believe in sauce. So even if you come in with sauce, they say you can't use that.
Well, no, I
Like,
understand. Most of our
I would
smash
love
burger
for a place
places
to tell
around
me
here
that I
are the
can't
same way.
use-
They just do smash
step
burger
outside
and
and fucking
onions.
put
Yeah.
my ketchup on there. Eat it on
Sauce
the
is gross.
sidewalk.
Nah, I think sauce is gross though, so that's why I agree with them.
Is that your rule or is that their rule?
It's their rule, but I agree with it.
Well, you
It's
had
like-
that shit afterwards, though.
Nah. The only
Yeah.
thing condiments, I hate any white condiment except for cream cheese, and that only
My
goes
son's
on
like that.
bagels.
My son is like that. He will not eat anything white. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? What's up with that?
I'll eat whipped cream and cream cheese, but cream cheese
The
only goes on
hell?
fucking bagels.
Yeah, but why? Why?
Take your Miracle Whip, take your fucking mayo. That shit's fucking nasty.
Well, no,
Yeah,
Miracle
yeah.
is nasty. Yeah, you're right. But Mayo's
don't-
all right, man.
Nah, no sauce of any kind, nothing. Like I
got his
Nothing.
license plate. His license plate's literally fucking CPP.
wait, whose license plate is CPP?
Tommy's.
What?
On his
Wait, he
car,
made
his
his
license plate is CPP. He got a custom license plate, yeah.
Well, how does he
Imagine-
fucking have a license plate if he can't even fucking drive without a license, right? That's kind of fucked up.
He didn't have a license over a year ago, but I think he's got one now.
No, well, Colorado game one. You know.
Oh, wow. That's how long it's been since I've been in Massachusetts. 10 years ago, Christo's in Brockton closed, and now they opened a place in Whitman.
Wow, Mass is awesome, dude. I love
That place
Massachusetts.
in
I
they
love
opened a
that
place
place.
in where? Where'd they open a place?
Oh, the Whitman one is still open. Well, they opened the Whitman one after they closed the Brockton one down.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say because
Christo's.
the girl that I used to date, she like loved that place, and that's it. I could have sworn it was one in Whitman.
Yep.
So you have like a hybrid Massachusetts Texas accent.
Yeah.
Kind of
I,
fucked up.
I
Kind
guess
of a little
so.
bit of Boston, kind of a little bit of Texas.
I'll tell you what, I'm in Massachusetts every year from July 8th. Well, it's more than that, but we're in July. Every Greenfield, Massachusetts, every year, man. It's our Sturgis. And that's what it is. The Coffee Cup is our Sturgis. So if anybody knows what Sturgis is, that's the
Yeah.
Coffee Cup to me.
Yep.
I can't ride a bike anymore. Shit. I can ride a trike, though. But I can't ride a two-wheel. There's no way I can ride a two-wheel anymore. Fuck that shit.
Yeah,
I'll
I
get
just
a
gotta
trike. You got a trike? You should get one.
Yeah, well, yeah, but who's got $25,000?
Exactly. Yeah, I know it.
Right?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
you
thinking
can
again-
go grifting.
Yeah, I'm thinking of getting a bike
Guy.
my size.
I could
that's
sit
like
for yeah, exactly. I'm happy with the electric wheelchair, brother. That electric wheelchair is amazing. I don't know
Did
if
you
you've
figure
seen
out
the
how to
video,
wear the
Matt,
back
but it's on my YouTube.
Figure out how to get the back piece to go back.
That fucking wheelchair is gonna make a life of difference, major difference. And with both batteries, I get 50 miles. Where
Oh,
I
he
do
got
more
his
than 50
license plate?
miles.
Whatever. I bet you there ain't no cameras on that fucking trailer.
damn.
There's
Wait, does
no
he still
cameras
have
on
the
the what?
Hummer? Does he still have the Hummer? Or
No,
No, he
he
sold
traded
that.
he sold the
He
Hummer to
had to-
get the RV.
Exactly. He had to put that down because his father had the fucking auto, and I've been to auto auctions. So his father had it. When you go to a fucking dealership auction, you have to have a fucking, you know what I'm saying? You have to be known. So his father wasn't just going to go over there and buy him this fucking RV. His father wanted something in return. So what he did is he took the Hummer and he sold it to a dealership. And then he already ran a GoFundMe, which already paid for the fucking RV. So yeah, there's a whole. It's fucked up, dude.
Wait,
That's
so
why I
he
hate
got the
talking about
RV.
his ass.
If I was Tommy, I would have trolled everybody and made a custom license plate that says 5013 CPP. Or, yeah, 501. That's what I would have done.
No, he's
I would
a
troll
church
everybody.
brother. He's a church brother. He doesn't run it. He runs it like a church.
He runs it like a cult.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Those time I would call all
$13,000
my
a month, and he
opposition
gets demonetized.
Tommy
when he
Haters
flies.
Anonymous, THA.
Oh, I already created Antitha. You know, not Antifa, but Antitha.
That's funny.
Yeah. Fuck.
Cam should get a North or South Carolina plate CPP.
Well, he went after him. That was so funny. He's like, "Why is he sipping on my shit? You know, you gonna ride my ass." That was so fucking pathetic. It was. Who the fuck cares what they name themselves? Why you got to worry about that? Blame them on sipping on your shit. Like you're.
I think he's really more mad that he was able to use the Predator poacher's name.
Yeah, I remember he was Colorado Ped Poachers.
I'm just glad my buddy Kevin moved away from him, and Kevin knows what's up. So fuck Tommy.
Everyone, remember you can vote once an hour at thegrifties.com. Thomas Fellows and Colorado Pet Patrol are both on the Grifties ballot. Y'all vote for them once an hour for the next 10 months, and let's get him a Grifty award.
Do you see on the Grifties? Do you see Delete Laws on there?
Do I see who?
The name Delete Laws.
No, I haven't been over there in a while.
Oh, I don't know. Let me see.
Because before he was winning last year, he's like one of the biggest grifters out there. He travels the country trying to change Terryverse, Ohio, or whatever.
Yeah.
Right now,
Okay.
Zelensky's number one. Greta Thunberg, AOC, Prince Harry.
Well, I haven't been there in a couple of days, man. Shit.
Colorado Pet Patrol used to be 47th and 48th. Now it's 41st and 42nd. So
Moving on.
he's beaten Michael Phelps. He's beaten Elon Musk. He's beaten Yeah, he's doing pretty good. He's moving on up.
He's moving on up.
He's almost catching Dr. Sanjay Gupta and Michael Rappaport. So come on, y'all.
Who the fuck that is? That's
I just thought of that really old '80s sitcom theme song, "Moving On Up."
yeah, moving on up.
Yeah,
It was
that's
it's
what I was
what's
singing.
it called? Jeffersons. The Jeffersons.
Yeah, that's what I was
Moving
making
on
the
up.
reference to.
They own dry cleaners. They own dry cleaners. Does Tommy own dry cleaners?
Wait, so he
Fucking
has an RV? Like, does he live
yeah,
in
we
it?
has an RV that I offered to buy off his ass because I could have fucking made a killing off of that here in Michigan because all these old fucks would like pay 10 grand for that shit. But no, now he's got to put it in the fucking storage and pay $150 a month, and he doesn't even drive anywhere. So fuck him, dude. That's just lame. Just lame. You can't park it in your driveway. Well, then why even live there? This poor man's a mess. That's why I want to talk to him. I want to have a conversation with him. I really do. I want to have a decent
Wait,
conversation with him.
doesn't I forgot what I was gonna say. Shit. Oh yeah, doesn't the RVs cost like $150,000?
Well, that's what I'm saying. He got a nice one for $4 grand, dude. And I was like, I'll tell you what, I'll give you 5, and tomorrow I'll sell for 10. Because first of all, if I was him and had that shit was gifted to me because you had a GoFundMe and you traded in your Hummer, and so you didn't pay shit for it, right? So wouldn't you have had it taken to a dealership? But he's asking people, how do you light the fire? How do you do this? How do you do that? Dude, motherfucker, shut up. Take it to a shop. Fuck, man, I could turn around and sell that RV for 10 grand all day long.
Wait, you
So,
can get an RV for 10 grand?
no, he paid 4. Well,
Wait, you
he
can get an
didn't
RV
pay
for
4.
4 grand?
Yeah, he got a nice one for $4,000. Yeah, well, it sat for years. That's the thing. So, it had like, rats nested in it and shit. It needed some work. But anybody with common sense could do the fucking work. He's on the live, like asking people, how do you start the propane? How do you do this? How do you do it? And he wouldn't even listen to me. So I was like, fuck you, dude. I try to help you, but fuck you. Yeah, he had, it's so fucked up. I work Havac and I do these trailers and these little, it's fucked up what a little tiny spider could do. One little tiny spider web could fuck your trailer up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I was telling him. He just needed an ear. He just needed to blow the lines out, right? So you buy a compressed air tank for $50 and you blow the lines out. And then if you're not getting gas to the stove, then guess what? Oh, so stupid, dude. I was so aggravated. I was so aggravated. So I told him, just sell it to me. I'll give you $1,000 more than you paid and sell it to me, please. But you got to get here to Michigan, though. I'm not going down there picking it. Bring it to Michigan, I'll give you $5 grand. Because tomorrow it'll be sold for 10. I'll fix the problems myself, and I'll sell for 10.
Yeah, he sold the Hummer for 5 and he bought the RV for 4.
Yep. Well, he ran a GoFundMe, and he was only like a couple $100 short.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? He ended up like $30-some $100 on the GoFundMe. So he didn't pay shit, dude. Fuck him.
Yeah, I don't know. That'd be good to just live in. Like, if you can get an RV, I mean, rather than a house.
Yeah, well, if you're making $13,000 a month off of people too, you could be living well too, right?
You ain't anymore.
Yeah, well, no, exactly. You got demonetized, and that was the best day ever. I couldn't stop laughing. He went on there crying about it. It was the best day ever. Fuck you. Well, let's top giving Skeeter Gene, 10 grand a month too, people. $10 a month. Fuck that shit.
No, I think
the best.
$1. Yeah, the best people for that would be like predator poachers. Give them an RV. They drive everywhere.
Yeah, Alex and the team would definitely utilize an RV if they had it.
Absolutely.
Cause like I know like from like any kind of like working with them and everything that they really reinvest everything back in and they just barely pay themselves and they really put it all back.
Absolutely. Look at PCI and PCM, dude. They both work jobs, and they don't get, you know. I'm telling you, PCI and PCM, man, they're the perfect example, prime
They're a real
example.
501c3.
Thank you. They don't fucking make shit.
And Shonda was saying that she hasn't even really utilized like the benefits out of it yet.
No, these are my friends, man. See, I'm telling you, there's
I'm sure
good
they
people
use
out
some,
there.
but
Fuck anybody
not
else.
like they haven't gotten like full grants or anything like that, from what I understand.
Well, he said he would take payments if they got grants. That would be the only money they would take. Then they would do that if they got grants.
Who are you talking about?
PCI, or
Oh
Eric. I will just say
yeah,
their names. Eric, yeah. He said he
yeah.
would take payments if he got grants. But in other words, all the money that's donated, like matches, yeah, no, they're real. They're the real deal, man. PCI and PCM are the real deal. And Cat, man, let me tell you, I'm always gonna Cat Reed 016, man. Check her out, dude. This girl's up and coming. She's got a fire lit on her ass. She's amazing. She wants to make a difference. So I don't know anybody knows Kat. You know, if you don't know her, check her out. Subscribe to her. She's awesome.
I've seen the name in chats. Is she a catcher?
Yeah, she's a catcher. She did her first catch the other day. It was amazing. It was amazing. She caught a fucking the guy was a youth pastor at a church. Like he, was around a lot of kids. And so she didn't even bring up the cops. He caught her. He caught that wasn't a kid. So he was gonna lickety split. So she said, look, if you don't talk to me, she didn't bring up cops. She didn't say I was going to turn you to the cops. She said, if you don't talk to me, or she didn't say it in that way,
Oh,
but she basically said she would show up at his church tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So the guy's like, okay, well, I'll talk to you then. I respect that, dude. Don't bring up the cops. That's what they hate. They told Kevin that one night. As long as you don't threaten somebody with the cops. So like I told Locke, what you tell him is, I'm going to report you. That's different. To say to somebody, I'm going to report you, is not necessarily bring up the cops. But the cops will not take cases when they say that you know what I'm saying, using that. People got to pay attention, man. It's all right there for you. It's all right there. It's all written out there. How to make this shit work. And
Yeah, 'cause if you threaten the cops,
she did well.
it's admission under duress.
Yeah,
Or it
you
could be.
can't
It
threaten
could be.
anybody with that. You can't chase after somebody and say, I'm going to call the cops. I'm not the cops, but yeah, I'm going to call the cops. No, if you leave, I'm going to call the cops. No, I'm going to report you. What's that word report mean? I could be reporting you to the fucking wall. I could be reporting you to my cats. But they don't think of it that way. So yeah, use the term I will report you. Don't say I will call the cops. Because if you say I will report you, then they're more likely to take that case.
well, yeah. How do you make anyone a super mod? I don't get it.
That whole supermod shit's crazy. That's YouTube being stupid. Because they know they're failing.
What's a
Dude.
super
They know
mod?
Well, it's like a mod, but with the cape. They have to wear a cape and they fly around.
That's stupid.
No, no, I don't know. It's just like they have more privileges, I guess. I don't know. I don't
It's
see the.
retarded. It's YouTube fucking sad that they're losing a Rumble, and everybody keeps subscribed to Rumble. I bought it at $6 a share, and now it's well over 10. So please keep my stock running high. Thank you. Yeah, Ben told me to fucking invest, and we invested what we could. I wish we could have bought more, but we got like 100 shares. So at $6, so that's $600. but now it's up well over $10. So it's good stuff, man.
A mod
Almost
that
good
can
stuff.
mod mods. Oh my god. A mod that can mod mods is a super mod.
Are they different colors or are they still blue?
I heard it's a hammer.
What'd you say?
I heard it's a
That's
hammer.
a hammer. I've never seen it.
It's like a hammer instead of a thing. Like a wrench. Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking for this option for the super mod.
Well, if you find
Well,
it, make
do it,
me one.
somebody. Do it, yeah, do it. Do it so you can see.
If I can.
I'm gonna hop off and jump in chat.
Yeah,
Make Wago super mod.
yeah. I'm just gonna look up how to make some of the super mod. 'Cause I gotta figure this out.
I don't know shit about
Take somebody's wrench and try to give them a wrench again, and it should say make a managing mod or make a regular mod, Ryan.
Well, that's what it's saying. You got to take
Oh,
the
really?
wrench away from them, and then when you go to re-wrench them, it'll say it.
Oh.
So
See
you
if
gotta,
that
like,
works real
rob
quick.
him of his wrench, and then re-wrench him.
Alright, let's see who's gonna be the lucky person. I sound way more high pitched on video on my screen.
Well, that's why Wog went to Chad, so you could do that. Do it on Wog, man. Take Wog's wrench away and then re-wrench him and see if you could make him a super mod.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, it just says add moderator.
See, Locke says that too.
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly. Lock can't do it either, but Meow says that it gives you a different option.
Yeah,
That's
I saw it
kinda fucked
once
up.
before, but
Well, it's just like Bill's got that fucking. You can give people hearts like on Facebook and shit. You know, on Bill's YouTube, you can give them hearts and like 100% and shit. It's
Because
weird.
Bill's like a beta tester or something.
Yeah, it's weird, but that's what's like, Facebook.
community moderation.
Yeah, Bill did say that. He said he was asked, and he said yes. I'm like, hell no. Nope.
Yeah,
Bill
they
was
must
asked
have not
for
fully
that.
released it.
So it's probably only certain people that can do that then. Exactly. It's just, lab rats, man. Don't be a rat. Don't be a rat for fucking YouTube. Fuck YouTube. I tell people, they mod me, I'll leave. Mod me, I'll leave.
How to make and Meow's a super mod? Oh.
Well, no, he was able to do it on his stream, he said. He was able to do it. He said he had to take the wrench from the person and then give them, when he went to re-wrench them, it gave him the option to make him like a super mod. And I was like, what the fuck? But I've heard about it. He's not the only one that brought that up, though. He's not the only person that talked about that.
Yeah, and if I know nothing about it on YouTube, yeah, I would need more information.
Yeah.
Click on the blue name and then the options come up. Let's see.
I don't know shit about none of that. I don't care about none of that shit.
It doesn't give me an option to click.
Well, what's the options it gives you? Like, if you took fucking Wog's wrench away, does Wog, I don't even know, I can't see chat, but does Wog have a wrench? And if you take his
Yes.
wrench away, then what does it give you? What are the options?
If I take it away, then it just says add moderator.
Oh, so see, that's the same thing that Lock's running into. Yeah, you're just giving back the wrench then. That's kind of fucked up. I wonder why he gets different shit then. It's weird, man.
Oh, that's
Some
weird.
weird
I
shit.
have a new option. It says participants.
Oh, there you go.
No, it's not. It's not. It has nothing to do with the mod. But
No, it's just something new. Yeah, something new.
community moderation. Shit. All channels. Let's see, upload defaults. Yeah, I don't know. Advanced settings.
Fuck, bitch! It's 6:40 in the morning here, my time. 6:40 in
Maybe
the
manage
morning.
YouTube account. All right. Well, yeah. I guess MVCap isn't hiring for super mods.
Nope, they don't like you with that. You don't qualify.
Well, I'm on my computer, so I don't know how to update it on my computer.
Yes, you're not important to YouTube. You're not important. YouTube doesn't notice you.
Well, it's kind of a good thing.
It
They'll
is.
probably crack
Yeah,
down on us.
hiding in the dark, man. Hiding in the shadows.
Yeah, damn. I didn't know we were gonna last this long. 2 hours and 47 minutes. Back into obscurity I go.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get ready to get her ready, man. I'm gonna have to leave you guys in about 20 minutes. I'm gonna have to leave you.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Yep, get my girl ready for work. Man. Some days she has to go in the office. Some days she doesn't. Man, she's blessed, dude. She works for a bank, and yeah. So some days she has to go in, and some days she doesn't. But yeah, today's the day she has to go in the office. So I'm gonna pack her lunch and make her coffee. So in about 20 minutes, I'm gonna get her ass up. So I'm gonna leave you asses.
All right, do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I'm here for another 20, but yeah. Yeah, I
But it,
married the best woman. She's amazing, dude. Everybody knows Justine knows she's an amazing woman, dude. She's amazing.
but I have it since I have the beta go live together. Oh yeah, I had the go live together option. Yeah, remember I had slight access to it. Oh wait a minute, I remember that was what it was. It was on MVCap code. On my MVCap code thing, I have the option.
Oh, so it's your other, yeah. See, it's your other
My
account.
other
That's
account.
why.
That's my other account.
Yeah, you gotta check both. Can't be on the new one.
Yeah. Well, the MVCap code is newer than the MVCap one.
Really? Yeah, I don't know. I found my way here by accident. No. It's
Yeah.
all good. It's all good.
Yeah. New copyright matches found. View videos. Oh, I don't know what that is. YouTube is weird.
It is, man. Well, they're tanking, dude. YouTube's tanking. They are. They've lost their fucking. Yeah, I don't even know who's controlling them anymore. It's fucked up.
Yeah, you ever see the
Locksmith has been
CEO of YouTube?
scared.
You ever see the CEO of YouTube? That person's a clown.
Really? Yeah. I've always loved YouTube because it helped me make my way through work. I used to do halfback, and my boss was a dick. It was a pillhead, so he was never around. So I'd be at a customer's house trying to fix their fucking furnace, and my boss is nowhere to be found. So YouTube helped me, man. It's amazing. I would just go on YouTube, pull up the fucking brand name of the furnace, and it would show me how to fix it. YouTube was awesome. So I fixed cars off of YouTube. Shit. YouTube has its value back in the day. It has its value. But for this community, YouTube sucks. But sure, if you want to fix a
I don't know
car or
about that.
furniture, good.
Yeah. Um. Oh, one last thing. Need an MV cap, neck guard, bananas, collab.
How many people we got in chat right now, Ryan? How many people we got in chat?
34.
Nice. I can't even see chat, so yeah.
34 more people than I thought would be there.
Right?
I love this piece.
I love this space. Every time somebody says that, they owe me $1 though, so it's good, man. That's
Royalties.
my coin. You owe me $1 if you say that. Everybody,
Yeah, if
put
I
them
had,
checks in the mail.
if I had $1 for yeah, oh man, I would be a millionaire.
Yeah, right. But they're never gonna send them checks, dude. Nobody's gonna send them checks. Don't trust anybody when they say the checks in the mail.
Yeah.
1985 called and they want their checks back. 1985 called and they want their checks back. Love those people still writing checks. Get the fuck out of here with that noise.
Yeah, I never understood what balancing a checkbook meant because I literally didn't understand that just meant balancing your budget.
No, it's sad. It's a sad thing. It's sad that people have to do that. It's sad that you had to teach your kids to balance a checkbook at one point in time.
I
Now
was like,
checkbook
what?
means
So
nothing.
it's like a book, and then you balance. Like I had no concept.
Well, you
of
didn't have a
what
debit card back in the day. That's the thing. You didn't have a debit card. There were no debit cards. There was none of that shit. There was no plastic. So what you had was a checkbook. And you'd write checks. If you ever stood behind somebody at a grocery line, they're writing a check. And then that became a fucking nuisance because they would have to put their phone number and then they have to write. And then companies had I owned a store and we had to have a check machine. It was so fucking bullshit. We take your check and swipe it. It was stupid, fucking dumb.
And recap they'll consist of Ryan, Alex, and PvP. And recap.
Yeah, well, Meow showed it this morning. Now you can just have an input play in your hand. You can have an implant put in your hand, and you never have to worry about none of that shit. You never have to worry about anything. You just swipe your finger because there's an implant in your hand that has all your financial information.
Yeah.
Fuck that noise. Fuck that noise. Next thing you know, you're gonna get a fucking goddamn barcode put on your wrist. Damn, the cats are fucking shit up.
Yeah. Well, I think everyone's heading off, so I might just end the stream.
I'm good. Thanks for letting me up, brother.
Yeah.
Everybody have a good night,
3
man.
hours.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Peace.
Have a good night. So, yeah. End it off.